Shorty said I need about 40, pull up to the party, gassed up, shorty.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be super cool. I'm really excited to do this actually. It is going to be how to slay your selfies, or how to pop in your selfies. You know, be poppin', you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my favorite word. I love being poppin' or whatever. And like, you know, I was like, you know what? I think I'm photogenic, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just give my viewers, you know, some tips and tricks, some styles, some poses, some ways you could do your hair, and like stuff like that to make your selfies poppin'. Now, this is like no way, shape, and form to tell you this is how your selfies should be, and if they're not like this, they suck or they're not poppin' or whatever. But you know, these are just my tips and tricks, and this is kind of like how I take selfies and how my Instagram kind of is, or like Twitter and Snapchat and stuff like that. So if you want to see this video, just keep on watching. I'm going to be talking about how to, I guess, be like in your selfies, like attire and like appearance wise. Like, what I like to do is I like to have my hair done like either straightened or in a ponytail or in a braids, or you know, curled, just whatever. One of my favorites is like a middle part and then my hair down, and then another one is when I like to do this and then like keep it in my face a little bit. It kind of makes my forehead look a little big, so I pull out my baby hairs. And then, you know, like something like this, or, you know, I put it to the other side. Sometimes I play with it in the video or the picture. And another hairstyle is just, you know, a ponytail. But, like, I'm not talking about, like, a ponytail here. It either has to be all the way up here, or, like, you middle part it. And then you kind of do it to the side a little bit. And then you pull out pieces here. Okay, that was just too much. Like, pull out pieces. And then you, like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like to wear hoop earrings or jewelry if possible, or, you know, have my nails done, like put it right here, or if I put it right here, or put it right here, put it right here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if your nails are done, I like show them off in your pictures, like, cause, you know, I like to show off my nails, so obviously I'm going to show them in my pictures. And sometimes, you know, cute clothing, like if you have a favorite shirt, wear that shirt, honey. I wouldn't suggest wearing the same shirt in like all your selfies, because then people might be a little suspicious, like, girl. Now, another thing is makeup. You don't have to wear makeup in your selfies. Like, I like to go like natural sometimes in my selfies, but if my makeup popping, like my highlights, show it off. Like, if you have key features in your selfies, then like it's just gonna make it more poppin', like especially highlight or earrings, or, you know, your lipstick. Oh my god, a picture just fell. Or your hair, you know, and your clothes, and like your jewelry and your nails. It's just like a key thing for me when I take selfies. Next topic I'm going to be talking about is posing. This is a really big feature or key to my selfies. I'm going to show you my favorite poses, and I'm going to be using my Snapchat camera. So the first pose that I really like doing is when, like, let's talk about ankles. So like, if you go up, then like you look, I don't know, like you don't want to be like this unless you going for that method, you know. But like, you want to be either here. I would hold your hand kind of like this way, because like up in your face you could do as well. But like, my favorite is to go a little further, about like this much, you know, having my arm up, sometimes in the side, sometimes right here. I never go here because I just feel like that's too up close, like unless I'm showing off my makeup or something. But those are kind of like an angle. I like to go from the side. I never like doing this where my arm is like this, because it just kind of looks a little weird. So I go in here, and I never do two hands, because then that kind of looks a little weird as well. My favorite like facial features to use, or like, I like to kind of tilt my head a little bit, and then like pucker up my lips just like tiny bit, not like not a duck face, but like, and I like to like raise my eyebrows a little bit so it makes my eyes look bigger, and then this comes out, you know. Like, another thing I like to do is stick my tongue out, because I don't know, it's just something I do. So I'm just like in videos I go like I kind of like exercise my tongue, I guess. Like, I'm not just letting it hang out, like I'm like making it skinnier somehow, like I'm moving it. And then like I like to tilt my head to the side and go like this. And it just looks cute to me. Like, I like that. And then it shows off your highlights sometimes if you do it. If you get your highlight in it and your hair is not covering it like that picture did. Just smiling, which is, I think, is the best facial feature you could do. Like, you can smile like this, you know, do your hair like this, put it in the way a little bit, and do this. Or you can go portrait style, which is another favorite angle of mine I forgot to mention. Like, move your hair like this. And since I have a big forehead, I like to crop it out a little bit where it's to like here. Because I have a big forehead and I don't want that shown in pictures. So I'm just like this. You can smile big. You can smile like this. Like close your eyes maybe. Just like smile in any way. If it makes you feel good, then do it, boo. Something that is really key to selfies, in my opinion, is lighting. One of my favorite type of lightings is golden hour. For me, it's usually around 4 to 5 now because of the time changing. The light is just golden. Like, it just looks so pretty. Your eye color pops. Your skin looks very glowy, especially if you're wearing highlight. You know, just everything looks super bright and glowy, so I love it. Another thing is white lighting. Like, when I have a softbox, I mean, honestly, if you buy a softbox for your selfies, you are like on top of your game. But this is totally unnecessary. You can buy little clips to put on your phone, like you guys, those lighting clips. You can buy selfie cases. Just if you find lighting, like good lighting, take a selfie, take a whole full body mirror picture. You know, use lighting as like an advantage. Like if you see good lighting, take it. Y'all, a lot of y'all probably know from my last video, my what's on my iPhone, a pop socket. This thing is so helpful for selfies. Like right now when I'm using it, I put my like whatever feels comfortable towards me at that moment. I hold my phone like this, and like my phone just, it just never comes out of my hand unless I obviously like, you know, try, like, you know what I'm talking about. But like, it just helps because then you can like hold your phone, and then if you adjust it a certain way, then you can hit this button, which is kind of like a camera, like you touching the camera button, but if you're not in reach to it, then you can press the volume button, so then it takes your picture for you, and then it's easier to hold, especially far away, so you're not like, especially with a big phone too, like if you have a big phone and your hands are small like mine, like it might fall out of your hand, and then your selfie just goes like all whatever. But this also balances your hand too, so this is a great thing. It's like 10 bucks, and I'll totally link down popsocket.com. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by them. I did get a question on that. I'm not sponsored by them. So just to let y'all know, I like the brand and it's helpful. My next and biggest key, biggest tip, biggest trick, whatever you want to call it, is to have confidence in yourself. Because with confidence, you feel like you could do anything. Like your selfies will just be so much better because you're gonna like not bring yourself down by looking at other people's, like especially when you look at someone else's selfie and you're like, oh, I wish I looked like them. Then it's gonna bring you down, and when you take your selfies, you're gonna like, you're just gonna hate on yourself. You're gonna look and be like, oh my god, it's so ugly. Look at my smile. My nose looks big. I have no lips. Or your eyes, like, oh, my eyes look small. Or my eyes look too big. Or something. You're just gonna get very angry. So if you see someone else's selfie that looks better or whatever you want to call it, then don't bother with it. Like, just know that everyone's different. Like, it's just really impossible to look exactly like someone else, and you never know, like some person might be in your shoes and be like, oh wow, I wish I was you. Like, I feel like, okay, Nazmi and Kavari, her selfies are so nice, and sometimes I try taking them and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't look like her, and it brings me down. But you know, I just think to myself that like someone is going through the same thing. Like, it's alright, we all have our flaws and we all feel like we have our flaws, but you know what? It makes us us. So just know confidence is key. So that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And also, if anything I did not mention in this video that you thought of in your head, definitely comment down in the comments to help not only me, but everyone that's reading the comment down below. Because, you know, everyone needs some tips in the life. And yes, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.